How's everybody doing tonight? Out here for this great cause, all the sponsors, Comedy Coach, everybody. It's been a fantastic experience. Those of you just heard, my name is Steve Martin, and yeah, that's my real name. Yeah, I get it a lot. And that's the first conversation I have with everyone that I ever meet. And I don't want you to be left out. So when my friends talk about Steve Martin, they say, he's the real Steve Martin. Like he's more important than me or something? They're right. That guy got a Lifetime Achievement Award this summer. At this point, I'm just hoping for a participant rating. So I grew up in a small town in Nebraska called Benkelman. It's the kind of town where everybody knew everybody. This guy knows what I'm talking about. A lot of people say that it's a one-horse town. That's a misguided stereotype. My horse died about 40 years ago. So recently the town council, they decided they put together a marketing campaign. They tried to draw people into the town, get them to move there, and they sent out a questionnaire across the state of Nebraska, and they said, you know, what do you think about when you hear the name Benkelman? The results were unanimous. So the new town slogan is, Benkelman. Where? So, like a lot of people from small towns, I actually got married young. I guess I didn't realize I had other options. It was actually kind of like an old-fashioned love story in the beginning. I was handsome and charming. She had breasts. Actually, I'm just kidding. Those are the first until later. You know, we started to have some intimacy issues. Our sex life was like a good steak. It was a little rare. Definitely never well done. So my wife, she decides that she wants to start trying some new things in bed. And I could not get comfortable with them. Especially after I met that guy. So I'm divorced. I had to have a couple whiskeys before I got up here on stage, loosen me up a little bit. My ex always said to me, Steve, whiskey makes you a different person. And I got to thinking, maybe it should have been her that's been drinking it. You know, whiskey's influenced my behavior from time to time. I remember a time that I got into a little bit of an argument with a guy, and he wasn't very happy with me. He said he wanted to step outside. You know, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So I was trying to figure out how to avoid this altercation. Jack Daniels was like, don't worry, bro. I got this. And so I grabbed that guy by the back of the head, and I planted a kiss right on his lips. And you know what? He didn't kiss me back. It's like every time I put myself out there. I've been back on the dating scene for a few years, and I just wish I had the confidence I had with women that I had with that guy. The first time after my divorce, I went out, I see a pretty girl standing at a bar, I think, you know, I'm going to walk over, I'm going to say hi, excuse me, introduce myself, you know, whatever. Easy, right? No. I walk up to her, zero confidence, zero eye contact. I just get up next to her, and the only thing that comes out of my mouth is, expect me. So after that, I thought, maybe online dating is the way to go. So I finally got a date with a girl, nice girl, I thought. Took her out to a Sunday brunch. And she's showing me a picture on her phone of her puppy dogs or something. When she gets a picture message, pops up right on her screen. Now it's Sunday. In a 10-mile radius, there's probably a baby getting baptized somewhere. And some guy sent this picture of his disco stick. And I thought, she's going to be embarrassed about this, right? No, she doubles down. She says, I've got a whole album of these on my phone. Guys I haven't even met. So I stood up from the table. I politely said, expect me. I went into the bathroom, and I thought maybe I'd give her one to add to her collection. But I couldn't go through with it. It was a little cold in there. I didn't want to smell myself. I went on another date recently. It went pretty well. It must have, because she invited me back to her place to have some coffee. Now, I'm the type of guy, I think, that coffee is best slow roasted to perfection and shared with somebody that you love. This girl was into instant coffee. And she was willing to share a cup with anybody. Don't worry, y'all, I got a heavy-duty thermos. I didn't want to get burned by the contents. So, I'm not much of a talker when I'm having coffee. And that's because I probably got used to drinking my coffee alone. But this girl, she was a conversationalist. She was asking me questions like, do you like this coffee? Do you like its body? And I just said, sure. And she said, tell me what you like about it. And I shrugged and I said, I think it has a great sense of humor. So I'm getting pretty comfortable with being single. You know what they say, dying alone is the new 20. So I've been spending a lot more time with my friends, so I try to focus on my friends, and I really appreciate them. They're always saying things to me like, Steve, lots of people don't find their soulmate until they're in their 50s or 60s. Or other encouraging things like, lots of people live fulfilling lives without ever having kids, and they're just alone. Most often they say, no, Steve, you can't sleep on the couch again. Go home. So I decided to try to add some new friends to my mix. Some friends that weren't married and have kids, that business. And it's kind of the same luck I had with dating. It got so bad, I actually did a Google search. I just typed in there, how to find friends as an adult. First article comes up and it says, are you depressed? Take our quiz. Turns out I have some anxiety issues. So I've been trying to avoid stressful situations. Like staying in a room full of like 200 strangers. Thank you so much. So I'm getting older, I got that going for me. I used to judge my age by things like, how fast can I run a mile, or can you still dunk a basketball? And now it's like, how many times do I have to get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom? My prostate is aging at twice the rate of the rest of it. I'm 31 years old, and my prostate is drawing Social Security. So I've been seeing a urologist try to treat the problem. Did this come out? No. I got to experience what my friends in the medical field call the DRE, or digital rectal exam. For those of you that don't understand what that is. And it's a great experience. Don't get fooled by the digital part. It's totally analog. Does anybody else think maybe like Dr. Dre would be a good spokesperson for prostate health? Like, yo, what up? It's Dr. Dre. You gotta check it before you wreck it. Be like, my crew, get down with the DRE. I went to a new urologist earlier, and he was trying to keep it professional. And he says, don't worry, this won't take long. Just relax. God wanted me to do this. He gave me small fingers. And I told him that doesn't matter. I'm very uncomfortable with this. And so he says, just relax. And so I assumed the position. And right at the moment of penetration, I just hear him from behind me say, you weren't kidding. Not a lot of room in there. And with his fingers still back there, he says, you have a really tight rectum. And I know there are a lot of accountants in the audience, a lot of frugal penny pinchers, but I think I've got a new certification. I'm the only one that I know of as a CPA and medically diagnosed as a tight ass.